Good morning, my dear students. Today we will study the leftover portion of first chapter in science. All the students of 6th class will concentrate on these points. In previous class, we had studied about the main portions, introductions, food variety, food eaten by the animals on the basis of their eating habits, and why do we need food. These topics had been explained by me in previous classes. So students, don't waste your time and listen carefully or watch carefully this video that will help you to understand each and every points. So as today we will study about sources of food. So all of you know that what are the main sources of food. Generally, in common language, in short form, we say that as plants and animals are known as the main sources of food. Plants and animals. But in explained form, we do not study about we do not have studied about it. So students, today we will study about the sources of food. So at first we will know that both plants and animals provide food. So both type of things are known as sources of food. But here we will know here other things are also obtained from plants, as we know, as paper, medicines, timbers, fibers, etc. But here we will study which type of components are studied. Which type of components are obtained from plant sources. Students, here all of you will focus. As first, you have studied about plants give us cereals. Cereals, do you know that? What are cereals? Cereals are generally known as a type of grass. So, you will consider that in previous chapter you have studied, these are known as cereals groups are also known as plants. Yes. Cereals groups are known as plants, but they are categorized in the group of grasses as wheat, maize, paddy, etc. are those plants that give us cereals or grains, but they are categorized in the form of grasses. So, I suppose that you have completely understood this point. Plant sources as cereals. Next topic as pulses. And do you know that these cereals are the rich sources of carbohydrates. So cereals are also known as energy giving foods. Next, pulses. Pulses, from where do we obtain pulses? Pulses are generally obtained from legumes plants or pulses plants. Students, remember that all the pulses plants are also known as legumes or leguminous plants. Why these plants are known as leguminous or legumes plants? Because the most important thing is that a type of rhizobium bacteria is present in the root nodules of the pulses plants, which have the ability to direct absorb the atmospheric nitrogen and store it in the form of proteins. So they are also known as pulses or legumes plants. For example, cereals as wheat, maize, etc. Next, pulses as moong, arhar, etc. So students, now we will say it, all the pulses groups, all the pulses are known as legumes or bodybuilding food too. So these pulses helps our body in growth. Next, vegetables. Vegetables, yes students, we also obtain vegetables products from the plants as green vegetables, as they are eaten by us in a cooked form, as for example brinjal, as cabbage, brinjal, lady's finger, pumpkin, etc. So these are plants also give us vegetables, and green vegetables are also the source of protective foods, because of sometimes some vegetables and fruits including both contains vitamins and minerals. So they are known as protective food, which have the ability to protect our body from diseases and infection. It means ये vegetables, for example जैसे brinjal, cabbage, etc. Fruits as mango, orange, etc. It means these sources are, cereals are known as the source of energy giving products, pulses are known as protective food, bodybuilding foods, and vegetables and fruits are known as protective foods. So these three types of food on the basis of giving nutrients are given here. Next, products are two obtained from plants as sugars. So students, here we will know in which form sugars are obtained. As you have seen that sugar is generally made from the juice of sugarcane stem, and gur is also made from sugarcane stem. So sugar, it means chini, and gur are also obtained from sugars. Next, tea and coffee. Yes students, tea and coffee, we obtain tea and coffee. It means beverages means पेय पदार्थ का मतलब होता है जिस लिक्विड जिसको हॉट मटेरियल के फॉर्म में हम, जैसे कि चाय हुआ, कॉफ़ी हुआ, तो ये सब पेय पदार्थ जाना जाता है, पीने वाला पदार्थ। तो टी एंड कॉफ़ी कहाँ से आता है बच्चे, ध्यान देंगे। टी एंड कॉफ़ी आर जनरली नोन एज बीवरेज, और बीवरेज का मतलब होता है पेय पदार्थ, पीने योग्य पदार्थ, पीने वाला पदार्थ। सो टी एंड कॉफ़ी आर ऑल्सो ऑब्टेन्ड फ्रॉम प्लांट्स। सो स्पाइसेस, नेक्स्ट tea and spices as acacia arabia, as cinnamon, elaichi, turmeric, etc. are obtained from plants. So at last we will know that oils are also obtained from plants. For example, mustard seed is utilized. It is utilized to convert into mustard oil, which is every day used in our life to prepare food or to cook food. So students, now first topic has been cleared by me. So what are the plant sources and which type of things are obtained from these materials? So अब आप समझ गए होंगे कि इस तरीके से प्लांट सोर्सेस से हमें क्या सब मिलता है. प्लांट सोर्सेस सीरियल्स, फिर से एक बार रिपीट करना चाहेंगे, पल्सेस, वेजिटेबल्स, फ्रूट्स, sugars, tea and coffee, spices and oils. ये सारे प्रोडक्ट आपको प्लांट से ऑब्टेन होते हैं. नेक्स्ट, कम ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, एज एनिमल सोर्सेस. As in previous topic, we have read about plants and animals. Both are known as the sources of food. So here I have discussed about the plant sources, but here we will discuss animal sources. Do you know which type of animals give us food? The first topic says that milk yielding animals. Milk yielding animals, it means milk giving animals, यानी वो एनिमल्स जो हमें मिल्क देते हैं, मिल्क और मिल्क प्रोडक्ट देते हैं, जैसे काउ, गॉट, कैमल, etc. नेक्स्ट है मीट यील्डिंग एनिमल्स. वैसे एनिमल्स जो हमें मीट और फ्लेश देते हो. हम जनरली इसमें मीट यील्डिंग एनिमल्स वर्ड का यूज करेंगे क्योंकि हम लोग जो मीट लेते हैं, जो एनिमल्स नॉनवेज मटेरियल लेते हैं, वो कुक्ड फॉर्म में लेते हैं, और एनिमल्स जो होते लेते हैं वो जनरली रॉ मटेरियल्स फ्लेश का एनिमल्स का लेते हैं. इसीलिए इसको जनरली हम लोग ओमनिवोर्स में और ह्यूमन बींग्स के लिए से मीट यील्डिंग एनिमल्स लिखा जाता है. तो मीट यील्डिंग एनिमल्स, दोज एनिमल्स विच गिव अस मीट आर नोन एज मीट यील्डिंग एनिमल्स. Next, as for example, as goat, a hen, etc. Chicken. Poultry animals. Poultry animals are those animals that are also responsible to give us some important products as for example, birds, hen, duck and turkey. And poultry products are rich sources of proteins and a right kind of fat for good health. Next, fish. Yes, students, fish are also known as the animal sources of food. Fishes are known as the rich sources of mainly proteins. And for example, fish is also categorized in freshwater fish and seawater fish. Freshwater fish, as all of you know that katla, barbus, mastus, etc. and seawater fish as hilsa, catfish, whales, etc. These groups are included in the category of fish and fish sources of food. Next, honeybees. Honeybees, all of you know about honeybees. Honeybees means मधुमक्खी, जो हमें क्या देती है? Which type of products are obtained from honeybee? Honeybees give us honey, which is the rich sources of nutrient too. Honeybee gives us honey, which is the rich sources of nutrients. Always remember that. In this way, we have known here the main sources of food. Next topic, next point. Now it is the point. So what do you mean by poultry animals, pisciculture and apiculture? Now I am going to express you about first topic, poultry animals. Poultry animals. Second, apiculture. And third, pisciculture. So students, among these topics are related from each other. So poultry animals, which type of animals are known as poultry animals? Animals which provide meat and egg are known as poultry animals. Next, apiculture. As apiculture, so the rearing of animals or the rearing of honeybee is known as apiculture, and the rearing or management of fish on a large scale for food is called pisciculture. Again, I repeat you, poultry animals, those animals that give us egg and meat are known as poultry animals. Next, apiculture, the rearing and management of honeybees on a large scale for food production is known as apiculture. And pisciculture, the rearing of fish and management on a large scale is known as pisciculture. So these, as we have studied about plant sources of food, so these three topics are related to it, as poultry animals, animals from animal sources, apiculture from honey groups, and pisciculture from fish. Pisciculture is related to fish. So students, now these topics have been completed. Now at last we will know which type of food habits of people in our India. So as in our India there are so many states, so different states eat different type of food materials and they take in various types of food groups, food dishes. For example, as Andhra Pradesh, rice, dry vegetable and arhar dal, upma, etc. are the main food products of Andhra Pradesh. In Bihar, all of you know that rice, chapatis, sattus, dal and green vegetables are generally utilized by the people of Bihar. Next, Gujarat, as chapati, rice, dal vegetables, etc. are also the main dishes of Gujarat. And Punjab, as pulses, curd, misi roti, paratha, etc. and sarson ka saag, etc. are the main food products or main dishes eaten by the people of Punjab state. And Rajasthan, bajra, dalia, roti, dal, kachori, etc. And Tamil Nadu, idli, dosa, sambar, etc. are eaten by the people of Tamil Nadu. So at last we will know about how many steps should be followed to prevent the wastage of food. So always remember that food is produced should not be allowed to get spoiled or eaten away by animals like rats and squirrels. We should eat only that much quantity of food which is required by our body. Excess eating will lead to obesity. And in parties or even in our homes, we should not leave food uneaten in our plates. So some precautions or some safety measures should be taken. So students, now this topic is going to last and I am going to ending. At last I will want to see the video carefully, and if you have any problem then you can ask me. That's all.